No, that's great.
All right. Driver sucks, doesn't it?
It doesn't suck. It's a ladies' driver.
It is. Well, technically, all our drivers are ladies drivers.
Oh, yes.
All right. I get 2 shots to beat you. Huh? I'm ready.
Into the live stream here at Chasing Aces. We've got a lot of events going on through the week. On Monday night, we have the long drive contest. On Tuesday night, we have a 2-man scramble starting at 6:30 p.m. On Wednesday nights, we have wine and wedges. There's 2 different times. There's one at 6 and one at 7. It fills up really quick. On Thursday nights, we have the Aces Cup, which is a long drive contest that has the high schools competing against each other, and that's a spirit night for them, and they get a charity. On Thursday nights, we also have the best ball 2-man starting at 6:30. And on Friday nights, we have closest to the pin, hole in one experience right here at Chasing Aces. And we always have new events coming. So stay tuned and check our website. Your live stream is about to start.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Trace out here at Chasing Aces, and we're back again for another edition of the Monday Night Long Drive. We'd like to thank the Minden Foundation for donating these Titleist Tour Softs and Sterling Spirits. So thank y'all so much for that. And we are going to have a good competition. We've got a lot of competitors here tonight. And Mr. James, who do we have up first?
The first person up is Daniel Brett.
All right, so Daniel has 5 shots. He's got 5 shots for qualifying here. And we're going to see what he's got. Daniel, you can pick your bay.
Sorry.
We need a tee. Hey, Mr. James, we need an extra tee for that one over there. We need a tee for that bay. It doesn't have a right-handed tee.
You don't like it.
All right, first shot from Daniel's a good one. Nice. Straight down the fairway, 176 on the ball speed. Actually, very good ball speed for the start. 8.8 degrees on the launch. It lands at 272, rolls over 300, and that is our first drive of the night, 306. Strong showing from Daniel. The first one. He is poised to win this thing tonight.
Who's back?
All right, next one from Daniel is an even better one. 173, but a little bit higher on the launch angle. Should be that 306 score. It's going to take a nice bounce at 296, bounce way over 306. 323 for his second shot. Daniel. Next one from Daniel, third one from Daniel. 180 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's a little low, but it might get a good bounce. It does get a solid one over 300 yards, but short of 323. When you hit it 323, it's hard to match it.
He's adorable.
What'd you get? Chicken or shrimp?
It's delicious.
It's good. Next one 180 on the ball speed, low 7.7 degrees on the launch. It's going to carry over 280, almost 290 at 286. Take a nice bounce over 310 and stop at 313. All drives over 300 yards so far for Daniel, and he's got one drive left. 323 is the longest. And that one is not going to go over 300. It is going to go a little bit over 100. Maybe not even that. 96. But hey, when you hit at 323, I can't say anything bad. All right, Mr. James, who we got up next?
All right, up is Dusty Phillips.
The hefty lefty, they call him. And he has 5 shots to qualify. I don't know if he's grabbing a baseball bat or his club to come after me, but it looks like a driver. And all right. He is going to start it off for us on the right-hand bay. First person to go for the right side. And we're going to see what he's got now. All right, first one is straight down the fairway. It's going to register a score. A solid 91 yards. That's a strong score.
Didn't know that went the same grade ball. There it is.
The next one is a good one. Let's see the ball speed on that one. 167 on the ball speed, 11 degrees of launch. It's going to carry over 260, bounce over 280, get close to 290, but fall just short at 285. That's a good swing right there. Might come off a little bit high on the radar, 13.2, but smashed at 181 on the ball speed. It's kind of fading left. Can it stay in? It does, but it's going to be a little bit short of 285. It had a little bit too much English on that one. That one to the right, it was a good one. 159 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's turning back towards the fairway, but it does bounce out. Last shot for Daniel, or not Daniel, sorry, Dusty.
You're so wrong.
And that one is going to be right, 174, 9.9 degrees of launch, but out of bounds. All right, who we got up next?
All right, next up we have Trevor Grubb.
Trevor Grubb. Trevor is up. Trevor, you can pick whatever bay you'd like. And he's going with the left one. Trevor, you have 5 shots to show us what you got. First one was high up in the air, 21.6 degrees on the launch, 138 on the ball speed. It does land safely in the fairway at 234. So 234 for him. Next one is a high one, 144 on the ball speed, 16.4. It's got a nice little draw on there. It's going to carry over 230 or almost over 230 at 229, but roll out close to 250, 248.
Hey, I got all for you, bro.
All right, here's the next one. He's got 2 shots down, 3 to go. That one was smoked right down the middle of the fairway, 155 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. Carries over 250, beats his score over 270, and 275 is going to be his new high score. So 3 right down the middle. And he's the fairway finding king right now. I spoke too soon. A little bit to the right. It's all right. It's all right. And it takes a nice bounce out of bounds. 233, but it shows up as an X. His last one is right again, and it's all right though. 275 is going to be the score he registers. It'll be a solid seating score. And we are going to go to our next contestant, which is...
Our next contestant is Trevor Grubb.
He just went, no.
My bad. Toby Willman.
Toby Willman. Wildman. All right, so Toby is up next. 275. All right. He's got 5 shots. We're going to see what he does. He's got a good plan coming up there. First one is a little bit right. It did not kill anybody in the virtual video game. It went over the stands. And the next one is 102 ball speed, 5.5 degrees, and it is going to find the fairway, register a number at 83 yards. 84. I got to give him that yard. We take them where we can get them. And next one's going to be way past 84, but it is not going to stay in. Once again, given a flyover of the in-range people in the game, it goes almost 200 yards at 180. All right, next one hits a hard 1.1 on the launch. It's the lowest you can get. And it went 65 yards. He's got one more shot. We're going to see what we can do. All right, let's see if that one registers. It did not. You get another one. Let's see what he can do here. He does hit the grunt, and it goes 62 yards. Not a bad score, 84 yards. It's all right. And we are on to our next contestant, Mr. J. And so we got... Okay.
All right, next up is Tim Faircloth.
All right, Tim is back after an injury. He was on IR last week. 84. Tim's first shot was loud. 178 on the ball speed, 8.8 degrees on the launch. It's going hard left. It takes a nice bounce at 237, over 260. A little bit short. Stops at 271.
What's that the ball speed 270?
Next shot should be over 271. It's going to rip through the back net. 185 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. It's going, and it bounces over 271, close to 288. There's the next one. Let's see. That's got to be over 300. 169 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's going near 280. It takes a bounce. It gets over. Can it get to 300? It's going, and it stops 2 whole yards short. 6 feet between him and the 3 number. All right, next one had a little bit of spin on it from the start. 166 on the ball speed is not going to get to 298. That's still going to remain his largest, and he has 1 shot remaining. There's a good shot. It's going a little bit right. Let's see. 181 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. It's got to go. It takes a nice bounce at 270, gets over, and he's going to have a 300-yard drive at 303.
All speed.
Nice job, Tim.
All right, next. Steven Singleton.
Stephen Singleton is up. Stephen Curry. It just started for him. This is his first hit. Is over 280 on the carry, 282 to be exact. It takes a nice bounce over 300, and it is 308. I'm not giving him any slack. He just got here.
Come on now.
He carries this whole operation.
Does it?
Yeah. Where's he at? Oh, he's gone. I know. Never mind. I was talking crap about him. He ain't here. That's bad.
It's not fun, man.
Oh, he can hear it on the screen. 308 is the longest for Steven, and he's got 3 shots left. Huh?
Okay. I hate playing in and out of the
I have no idea. It's weird. Our power went out the other day, and it's been acting all weird. 312, a little bit left out of bounds, and he's got 2 shots left.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting on you. That's a good one right there. Let's see. 178 on the ball speed, 8.8 degrees on the launch. It's going a little left, little left, little left. 287 is going to be the bounce. Can it bounce out past 308? It cannot. One more shot for Steven Singleberry. That one was 174 off the ball, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It kind of hung up there a little bit. There was a jet stream in the air, and it knocked that ball down 293.
Stephen Singletary. Really did do that.
308 for Stephen.
Dude, next up is Brody Solis.
Brody Solis is up. He's on the tee box. He's ready.
Anyone else's name is mine. It's one person.
There's the first one. 175 or 165 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. Takes a nice bounce over 249 to 285. So nice little rollout. And there's his next shot. 164 on the ball speed, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It's going to carry over 240 at 244, take a nice punch, and it's going to be a little bit short of 280. So 280 is going to be the next one. Next one is a little bit left. 181, though, on the ball speed. It was smashed. 6.6 degrees on the launch, but it had a little bit too much spin to the left on it. It's going to go over 280, but out of bounds. All right, here's the next one. That one was smoked right down the middle. 168 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. Carries over 260, or actually 260 on the dot, but it comes up a little bit short of the 285, so 283 is still going to be the number. He's got 1 shot remaining. He's looking to beat 285, maybe sneak into the 300s. He takes a swing. It's straight down the middle of the fairway. 165 on the ball speed, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It needs a big bounce. It takes one, and it is a little bit short of that 285 mark, but 285 is a solid score for qualifying. It's going to be all right. It'll seed.
All right, next up, we have Andy Pendergrass.
All right, Andy is up. And he's got 5 shots, and we're going to see what he can do. All right, he's got 5 shots. And we're going to see what he can do. First one is smoked. 188 on the ball speed, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It's got to stay in. It was a great hit. It does. It had some pop off of it. 323 yards on the first swing, but just a little bit out. It's going to show up in an X on the scoreboard, but that one was smoked. The ball? All right, here's the next one. A little bit right, 173 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. It's got to stay in, and it's cutting a little bit out. But once again, another good swing. All right, the next one going a little bit left again, but once again, smoked. 181 on the ball speed, 8.8 degrees on the launch. It takes a bounce over 300 yards.
You got a really good golf swing.
Well, I think it is freezing.
You know what I mean.
I'll hold your breath if I say that, guys.
Hey, 4 shot. I did not see it. It went straight up, 161 on the ball speed, 19.5 degrees on the launch. And it does land 4.
That's pretty good.
All right, he's down to his last one. But this is just qualifying. He wants a good seed.
You're just calling that. It's a name enough.
Yeah, we need to. I can shift it. All right, and the next one, 194 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees of launch, and it was over 300 again. All right, kick it a little bit. All right.
All right, next up,
Who's our next up?
Jordan Couples.
All right, Jordan Couples. You're lefty? Here, we got a lefty tee on this one. Yeah.
Not so lefty.
Medium lefty.
First one was crushed. 187 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch, but it's out of bounds.
Same. Really skinny people.
You went right. That one had a lot of spin on it. It like knuckled in the air. 175 on the ball speed, 11 degrees on the launch. Takes a nice bounce at 204, a nice little 50-yard bounce to 256 yards. All right. Next one, once again, a little right. 179 and rolling. It was about a 70-yard bounce right there. It bounced at 119 and went almost to 189. He's got 2 more swings left. Yeah, it is. Just a bit under on that one. We'll do a Got really close to that TV. All right, fifth shot. Let's see what he's got. It's a nice solid swing, but once again goes out. He's gonna get an X
But that's okay.
on his thing, but it's all right. He still is in.
All right, next we have his brother up, Derek Couples.
All right, Derek, are you a lefty?
No.
You're a righty. All right, so you can choose whatever bait you'd like.
You gotta get a lot of it's like I would want to like I just get all the
First one, kind of off the toe a little bit. 166 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. It was a good, solid swing, but just went a little bit out. He's got 4 shots remaining.
Fairway looks good.
This looks good. All right, he's got 4 shots left. Next swing is a solid, it's a low line drive. It's going to take a nice bounce. It skips all the way to 227 yards. Three shots left. Next shot, 227 yards is what he needs to beat. That will beat it, but out of bounds. He's got 2 shots left. It is a family-friendly show. The next one's a little bit right. 130 on the ball speed, 19.5 degrees on the launch angle. Kind of hangs up in the air, down at 187.
That's why I hold it close.
This thing has so much noise suppression on it, y'all have no idea. There's another swing. That one's going to find the fairway. 167 on the ball speed, 4.4 degrees on the launch. It's going to take about a 50-yard hop over his 227 mark to over 250, and 254 is going to round off our qualifying session. And Mr. James is finishing up the bracket. 254.
There you are. You walked off. You're lifting your head up, so you're hitting the bottom.
What's a matchup, Mr. James? Okay. All right, so while we wait, I'm going to tell you about our Tuesday night scramble that we have going on tomorrow night. Call up to the pro shop to reserve your spot. It's $25. You can get any spot that you like. You can get paired up with a buddy, or just tell them who you want to be paired up with. It's $25. It's tomorrow. Every Tuesday night we have it. Caleb will get you set up. You can win gift cards, and then on Friday we have our closest to the pin, hosted by Mr. James, and you can win a wedge. So there you go.
2 wedges.
2 wedges.
And a hole-in-one, which is the jackpot for that hole.
You can win like $2,000 in one night if you play your cards right.
You really can.
Here at Chasing Aces.
All right, number 8, Derek Couples versus number 9, Toby Wildman.
All right, Derek versus Toby. Who was the higher seed?
It's Derek.
All right, Derek. So you get to choose what bay you want. All right. And you're Toby? Okay. All right, you want to go for that bay? Or that bay? That one. I think they're both the same, actually. Yeah. And then you say you get that bay. All right. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
You'll go second. All right. He wants to see you set the tone. Y'all each get 5 seconds.
We alternate?
Whatever he hits, you have to beat. You have your remaining shots to beat. If he,
I didn't know if we could like you hit one, I hit one.
yeah. So if he hits one and registers, so that registered 55 yards. So that counts. So now you have your remaining 5 shots to beat 55 yards. If you beat it, then it goes back to him, and he has his remaining shots. But your limit's set at 5 shots. All right. So 55 yards. Register the number. And that one was smoked. 161 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. It needs to stay in. Can it stay in? It does. 275. All right, now back to the right side. He's got 4 more shots to beat 275. He hits that one a little bit right. He's got his boys behind him. He needs 275.
Aim the feet over there. Listen to him, not me.
All right, he's got 3 shots remaining. 275 is the number to beat. I mean, he got there. I think that's over 100 yards. But can it stay in? No is the answer.
There you go. Hey,
Oh, big guy.
All right, here he goes. He's stepping in the box. He's ready to go. Smashed. It's got to stay in. 134 on the ball speed. It's skipping. It's skipping. It's skipping. Can it stay in? It does. 163.
step away from it just a little bit and go back.
He needs to find about 112 yards somewhere in there.
Come on, big dog.
And he hits it, and I think that is going to be out of bounds, and that is going to be it. It did not go out of bounds. It did stay in, but 182 is not going to beat him. 275 is going to win that round. And now, Mr. James, who do we have up next?
This is a long time. Number 7, Andy Pendergrass versus number 10, Jordan Couples.
All right. So Andy is the higher seed. So Andy, which bay do you want? And do you want to go first or second? He wants to go second. You want this bay? Oh, well, he's lefty. He's got to be on the right bay.
Okay. Well, I had another teal.
Yeah. It's lower.
I want you to play well. All right.
And look at the ball. Hey, closer.
Hey, Kenny.
It's a high pop-up. The infield fly rule is in effect. And it did stay in at 168. All right. So now pressure's on you. You got to hit 168 inbounds. So here you go. So you got 5 shots to do it.
You don't hit it.
You're up. Yeah, you're up. He registered a shot, so now you have 5 shots to beat his shot. If you can't beat his shot in 5 shots, then you're eliminated. If you beat it, he has his remaining amount of shots to beat your score.
All you got to do is hit 168.
You just got to hit it 168, and I'll tell you what else to do. All right, here's his next shot. That, I think, beat 168. I'm not sure. 177 on the ball speed. Yeah, it beat 168. It beat 268. It's not going to beat 368, but it is going to be a almost 300-yard drive at 298. All right. He's going to need more than a pop-up. He's going to need a line drive. Is a pull down the foul line. Foul.
We wanted all that right.
That'd be good.
Everybody.
29.5 on the launch. 126 on the ball speed. It's going to come down past 168 to 176. All right, here we go. 2 more shots left. He's got to put a jolt into it. That was a good swing, but it was piped, but just a little bit right.
Hey. I hit it to left field like baseball.
All right, you got one left. Do you want it? That one's a righty, but I don't think you're gonna get
it.
okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's the flex in the shaft that. Oh, hold on. We don't need to mess that one up in the process.
You got it. Why? We want you to have his best chance.
He pimped it. 37.8 on the launch angle, and it is over 100 yards. It's over the right field foul line.
All right. We're in the Elite 8. Number 1, Daniel Britt versus number 8, Derek Couples.
All right, Daniel versus. All right, where are my 2 at? Where are my 2 at? Who's my higher seed? So you are. So which bay would you like? You want the left bay? Or left bay? And you want to go first?
Yep.
First?
Yeah, I'll go first. You're number 4.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going to be on the right bay, and you're going first. Yep. Hey.
Oh, God, I'm doing this. You know, I can't fix it.
Can I get an hour extension code for the bay 108, 109?
108, 108.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get somebody.
All right, Daniel's first shot. It's going to find the fairway. 167 on the ball speed, 8.8 degrees on the launch. It carries over 260, over 270, over 280 at 282. You have 5 shots to beat 282, or 283, sorry. It's a good ball right there. 166 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. It's got to go. He needs to beat 283. It takes a nice bounce, and it does beat 283. 287. 8 seed, looking for an upset now. Trying to knock down the Brit.
The Brit.
All right, that was a good one. Let's see. 181 on the ball speed, 11 degrees on the launch. It's going to carry over 287 at 302. And it's going to get near 320, and it's going to stop at 320.
We hit 3. It was a walk off.
5944.
That's pretty good.
All right, next swing's a good one. Let's see. Good solid ball speed at 3.3 degrees on the launch. It's going to be a little slow. 167, and it's going to carry over 272.
Dude,
I think Brody's about to fall asleep on it.
Dang.
lower seats.
He had to wake up early for school this morning.
The first bell was 7:30, 7:15.
All right, there's the next one. 157 on the ball speed, 11 degrees on the launch. It was a good ball. It carries 246, bounces over 270, and it stops short 271. 272, actually. He matched his score. Needs 320. He's got 2 shots left.
I go late, yeah.
All right, just a little left. It's 159 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's going to bounce out of bounds, and he's one shot left. He needs to use all the muscle he's got right now to get 320. He's got to find it somewhere in there.
Last try. This is Daniel.
All right, that was a good hit right there. A little bit right, 167 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's going to hang up. It was another good shot, but it is not going to touch 320. So unfortunately, he's going to be eliminated. Thank you for coming out, and we appreciate you for competing.
Appreciate you. Man.
And hope to catch you later.
All right. Next up, number 2, Stephen Singletary. Singleton. I'm sorry, I did. All right, yeah, I am going to do. I'm going to give him a rest. I'm going to give him a rest. Excuse me, number 3, Tim Faircloth versus number 6, Trevor Grubb. Sorry about that. Man, I was getting all amped up.
All right, Tim, you're up. Who is he going against? Trevor? Trevor. All right, you want left or right? You want left from? Yeah, I got to put in a code real quick.
There you
Here, commentate for a second. She didn't. Here.
Okay. What again?
I got to fix the stuff.
All right, Tim, you're going to be first up. All right, here we go. Tim with his first shot. What is he? He's 178 on the ball speed. His carry is 276. Finishing up at 303. Good shot. All right. So Trevor, you got 5 shots to beat 303. You can do it, bud. I seen you. Uh-huh. God, now we need him to extend that. We can't. Hang on. What was that code? 8545. Hang on. It says out of bounds. He's coming. All right. Sorry about that. He was out of bounds. I don't know his distance. I don't. All right, Trevor. Come on, bud. Okay. It did register. It did register. Take your time, bud.
Listen to him.
All right. Well, he did register a shot, but he's got to be 303. 3 more tries. Okay, that's going to miss out of bounds. It's got a good distance to it, but it's out of bounds, so it's not going to register. He's got 2 more tries to be 303. Yeah. There you go. That's going to be clearly in bounds. At about ball speed of 136. It's going to finish in bounds. It's going to, yep, 216. All right, last shot to beat 303. You can do it, Trevor. Here we go, bud.
Let the big dog eat. Let's go.
There you go. Good shot. There you go. Good shot, bud. Ball speed of 152. It landed 243. Carried at 256, 257. Good try, bud. You got it? You know, you got to extend this.
We're going to have to completely exit out.
Okay.
Completely exit out of that one? No, okay. All right, here we go. Who we got up next, Mr. James? Sorry for we had some technical difficulties.
Here we go. Number 2, Stephen Singleton versus Andy Pendergrass.
Oh my God, he got it right.
All right, so Steven versus Andy. Steven is the 1 seed. Steven, you want to go first or second? You're going to let him go first. All right. All right, so Andy, you are up first, and you're on the left bay.
Oh.
All right, first swing, a little bit right. 186 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's just got to stay in. And it does turn a little right. It was a great shot, but not in. All right, he's got 4 shots left.
Come on, Stephon.
And he hit it straight, right down the middle. 178 on the ball speed, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It's got to go. It does bounce. It does go over 300, and it does go at 304. As first one, 186 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. Out of bounds.
Yeah, you got 181. So, we're looking for you. Singleberry. Man, you can't do that in backswing. It was before.
There's the next one. 179 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. And it goes left. He's yet to crack 300 yards, by the way.
Hold your breath.
That was not in the fairway.
No.
2 more shots left. 304 is the number he needs. That's a good one. 174, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It's got to go. It takes a nice bounce. It's not enough. He needs 304.
Give him a chance.
And it goes right. And it's 175 on the ball speed, 11 degrees of launch. And it is not going to go out. So Andy is eliminating Steven and eliminating the 2 seed. And Andy's moving on to the next round. Steven is eliminated.
Giant.
All right, who's the next one?
Next up to make it to the final 4 is number 4, Brody Solis versus number 5, Dusty Phillips.
Brody versus Dusty. Brody has already assumed his left position. Brody, you want to go first or second? He wants to go first. All right. All right, the next first shot, 167 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. It carries over 250, almost over 260, takes a nice bounce over 280, and stops at 285. All right. There's the next swing. That's a good one. 172 on the ball speed, 11 degrees on the launch. It's kind of singing up there. And it carries over 280, over 290, and almost to 300. It does get 300. 301. All right. Now Brody needs 301. He hits a nice one, 164 on the ball speed, 8.8 degrees on the launch. It's got to go. It needs a nice bounce. Takes a bounce at 260, gets almost over at 290. And he's got 3 shots left. That's low. It's not going to get there. 162 on the ball speed, 4.4 degrees on the launch. It takes a skip at 205, over 240, over 250. 254. There's the next swing, and it's going to go over 265, over 7.7 degrees of launch. It hits at 244. It is not going to get to 301, and Brody is down to his final swing. There's the next swing. It's a good one. It's got some pop on it. 172 on the ball speed, 5.5 degrees on the launch. It needs a bounce. It takes a bounce at 269. It gets over. And is it going to get there? It's a yard short. Good try. A yard short. 300 yards. Brody is unable to get it done. Falling 1 yard short. And now we are on to our semifinals. Yeah, semifinals.
We made it to the final 4, and we've got some good matches. So first off, number 3, Tim Faircloth versus number 7, Andy Pendergrass.
All right, Tim versus Andy. So, Tim, you are in the right bay. You're the higher seed, and you want to go first. All right, so Andy, you're going to be in the left bay again, and you're going second. So whenever he registers a number, you'll have a chance to respond. All right, Tim is trying out that right bay. Tim hits a nice one. Straight down the middle of the fairway, 168 on the ball speed. It carries over 250, over 280, almost over 290, and it goes to 293. So 293 is the number that Tim registers, and he's got 5 shots, Andy does, to beat 293. First swing, if it stays in, it does. 167 on the ball speed, 11 degrees of launch. It kind of dies with that spin in the air. Takes a nice bounce over 270, but it's going to be a little bit short. Ball was hit kind of spinny, so it didn't go as far. A little bit right on that one, but it's all right. Second shot, that was smoked at 181 on the ball speed, 13.2 degrees on the launch. Goes a little bit right.
$1, Bob. I don't agree. $20.
There's the next one. It's a solid hit right there. If there's one that's going to beat it, that's going to be it. 188 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. It carries over 284, and it bounces a nice 307. So 307. It's a good hit. Pressure's back on Tim. He's got 4 shots to beat 307. With a fade. That one's a little bit to the right. 178 on the ball speed, a low 3.3 degrees on the launch. It is going to stay in, but it's not going to get to 307. It's going to get close to 280, actually a little bit over it, 282. There's a good one. Let's see. If there's one that's going to get it, it's going to be that 175, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's going to carry over 290, and it takes a nice bounce over 307, 310. So Tim puts a nice jolt into it. 310 is the number. And now Andy has the pressure on him. 2 shots left. He needs 310. We've seen him get it. So far, he's got to find one more in him. He's got 2 shots to find it. That was smoked. Let's see. 185 on the ball speed, 6.6 degrees on the launch. It's kind of hanging up in the air. It takes a nice bounce over 290, over 300. It's got to go. It's a little bit short, 304. 1 shot left for him. It's down to the final shot. He's got 310 to tie, 311 to win. Can he find it? Let's see right here. 5th and final shot. He crushes it, little left.
Lot left.
And it somehow did not register. You get another swing.
Tracy.
What did it get? I didn't register on this one. I didn't see it.
Oh!
And there's another one. Let's see. 160 or 176 on the ball speed, 11 degrees on the launch. It's gotta go. It takes a bounce at 290. It bounces over 300. It gets close, and it's 2 yards short. 308. He got another chance at life, and he came up 2 yards short. What a matchup right there between Tim and Andy. Thank you, Andy, for coming out and supporting. We appreciate you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, here we go. Hey, yeah, here we go. All right, number 1, Daniel Britt versus number 5. Nope, Dusty Phillips.
All right. All right, Daniel is going first.
Like a pyramid back here.
You don't got it. You're good.
It's just great to advertise. Come on, buddy. You got that.
158 on the ball speed. He pokes a little fairway finder out there, over 280, almost 290, just a little bit short at 288. So Daniel hit it off the toe, 288.
I mean, if songs you want to make, so making proud. How like it's
Oh,
he is not that Dusty. Come on now.
did not register.
So bad at it, right? God.
Oh, it's high. It's deep. It is Are fair, barely. Somehow.
Man, don't let my fairway finder. There you go.
That's a good one. I don't know if that's going to beat 288 though. It's kind of high. 15.3 degrees on the launch. Does he got it? Barely. Barely. 294. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not saying we're on upset watch, but
Sure. Get to the root of the problem.
focus on the left side.
So call each other. It's fun. That's so much fun. It's so mean to everybody else. It's forgetting. I don't care. He didn't care.
All right. Oh,
Oh, that's so. Come on.
he's holding the position, and it's out of bounds. Is he really gonna let? Is he really gonna let 294 beat him?
$200. Let's go. There you go, grab her screen. I didn't get away from the mic. Come on.
Family friendly.
That's
Oh, down goes Daniel. Down goes Daniel. Dusty takes down Daniel. Do you believe in miracles?
Which one you want? Oh, you're left. I'm lefty. It's already set up.
All right, and now we are to the finals. Tim is taking the left bay.
You're welcome. Number 5, Dusty Lefty Phillips.
Yeah, he's a dusty lefty, that's for sure.
They're calling it lefty because you got to knock the dust off that swing.
Tim's first swing is a good one. He's in the finals, and he's ready to take a trip to the winner's circle. 169 on the ball speed, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It beats 294, which is what Dusty just hit at 297. Now, Dusty has 5 shots to beat 297. If he cannot, Tim Faircloth is our winner. That one's a little bit right. Tim looking to crack into that winner's circle. He has been one of our most consistent winners, and he has not won yet.
I was like, consistent winners means you won. Yeah. Consistent thing.
Yeah. Dusty's trying to kill it.
He's excited.
All right.
So excited.
Well, I mean, they can do it. We'll just cut the string.
Hey, no. If you beat him, you better beat him. You beat yourself.
All right, Dusty. 3 shots down.
But you better win. We got to strike.
Wow, they lead that.
All right, 297 is the number. The hefty lefty. Puts a hefty swing into that one. It's got to go. 170 on the ball speed, 16.4 degrees on the launch. I'm hearing it's too high for me in the back, but I don't know. It's getting pretty dang close. It takes a bounce, and how about that for too high? 300 yards. They said it was too high, but the only thing high is the chance of Dusty winning right now.
Oh, man.
Or one of y'all. I don't know.
All right, there's the next swing. Let's see. 171, 9.9 degrees on the launch. It's got to run. It's got to go. It takes a bounce at 278. It clears. Can it get there? It does. We have a tie. So now how we're going to do this is, Dusty, you can swing out your last swing. You have to beat if you don't beat 300 and he doesn't beat 300 in the last 3 slings, it'll come down to 1 swing each. So here we go.
One shot at greatness. One shot at greatness. I'm up for a lot. I haven't seen. Yeah.
You need a honey stick.
It's 400 yards in the air. All right, Tim, you have 3 shots to beat 300. If not, we're going to a 1 swing swing off. There's his first swing. Let's see. It's going a little left. 178 on the ball speed, 7.7 degrees on the launch. It needs a nice bounce. It takes a nice bounce. It gets there, and Tim walks it off. It's a walk-off win for Tim Faircloth, and he is a now winner, can be considered a champion of the Monday Night Long Drive. But we appreciate you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Against my